Stillness is an act of trust. Stillness isn't an inactivity. It's intentional surrender. To be still means to cease striving, to release control, to stop trying to fix, explain, or prove. It's not about having nothing to do. It's about not needing to be in control of it all. Why is this important in the battle for our minds? One of the primary reasons our thoughts spiral is that we try to carry what only God is meant to hold. Fear, anxiety, control, and mental exhaustion all come from forgetting that He is God and we are not. When your thoughts race towards worst-case scenarios, performance pressures, or relentless to-do lists, stillness interrupts that cycle. It says, I don't have to figure it all out. God is on the throne. Knowing God comes through stillness. Notice the connection. Be still and know that I am God. The stillness is what makes space for the knowing. When our minds are filled with noise, we may know facts about God, but we lose the ability to truly experience His presence. Stillness creates the margin where His voice becomes clear. To know that He is God is to recognize His sovereignty, trust His character, remember His faithfulness, rest in His power. This kind of knowing is deeper than intellectual agreement. It's relational awareness, a quiet, settled assurance that God is exactly who He says He is, and will do what He says He will do. And this awareness can only take root when we make room for it. Stillness helps you discern what's true. In the stillness, lies are exposed. The frantic pace of life often disguises harmful thoughts. I'm not doing enough. God isn't paying attention. Everything depends on me. But those lies unravel when you stop and become still before God. His Spirit whispers truth. His peace begins to guard your heart. His word becomes more than words. It becomes your anchor. This stillness isn't only physical, it's mental. Sometimes the most important thing you can do is pause the inner dialogue and focus on His presence. Practice stillness daily. Stillness is a spiritual discipline. Like any discipline, it must be practiced. Begin with just a few minutes a day. No distractions, no multitasking, just silence before God. Here's a simple way to practice. Find a quiet place, take a few deep breaths, and invite God into the moment. Read Psalms 46:10 slowly and silently. Read the verse focusing on one phrase at a time. Be still and know that I am God. Let each part settle in your heart. The goal is not to achieve something, it's to become aware of someone. Stillness reminds you that God is already at work, already reigning, already holding you in His hands. Your job is not to manage the universe, but to be still enough to remember who does.